Hey everybody, welcome to part 3 of our Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap. Hopefully 100% full game playthrough. So, yeah, I said I was playing this on the Game Boy Player, wink wink. Obviously I'm not. The retro achievements that popped up so far kind of gave me away on that one. If you don't know what retro achievements are, go into your web browser and type in retroachievements.org. It's pretty damn cool, actually. A nice little thing that adds, some replayability to all these beautiful classic games. Obviously, don't pirate games. So I did not realize how short these episodes were going to be, at least for the early part of the game. I'm sure it'll get a little bit more difficult later on. So I figured before I stop playing games and recording for the weekend, let's fire off one more episode and take on our first dungeon in this game, and that is the Deepwood Shrine. Now I'm hoping that since we saved inside the dungeon at the end of the last episode, that loading the save will drop us back right down in the dungeon. Only one way to find out, right? If you have any hopes of reforging the sacred blade, do as the Elder says. Go find the earth element. Alright, so here we are, our first dungeon. Apparently our sword can't break jars yet, that's fine. Alright. This is the first dungeon, so this should be fairly straightforward. Hopefully. Oh yeah, nice slow-moving enemies. Good. Nice, very obvious puzzle to start us off with. We got a small key. Use it to open locked doors and blocks. You can use it only in this dungeon. That's not much of a surprise. It's fair. Oh, there's a locked door here. See if you can find a key to open it. Yeah, way ahead of you, Laszlo, or Eslo. Alright, so obviously if we jump in the water, we're going to drown. I know there's 2 heart pieces we can get in here, and I don't want to do something that's going to make it so that we can't get those heart pieces. I don't think they're missable, but... Oh. Do you see that lever? I think you should be able to pull it. Just stand in front of it and press R to grab it, then press down on the directional pad to pull. Oh, cool. And I think this thing will, fling us over. Okay, there we go. And then I think... Alright, there we go. Funny enough, I just saw one of those YouTube shorts earlier of somebody actually soft-locking themselves in this dungeon, and I would like to avoid having such a thing happen. Can you, not be killed or something? That's cute. Wow, look at the size of that barrel. Oh, right. How silly of me. It's not big, we're just small. Yeah, we're supposed to do something with that barrel, aren't we? Let's see. Alright, probably have to reset that statue. Let's see. Alright, so now that barrel, if I remember correctly from so long ago, that barrel should spin freely.
Hey!
What? Hey, be careful, my lad. The barrel just moved. Yeah, because we want to get to... We want to have a doorway right here so we can get on the other side. There we go. Now we can go over here. And there should be a heart piece over here. Almost certain of it. Gone too far. Well, there's the heart piece. What do we got here? Alright, we got a dungeon map. Alright, so there's our dungeon map. So I'm going to say that the purple rooms are the ones that we haven't explored yet. And again, first dungeon, so you know, nothing major. I should just keep it on the screen for now. We don't have any other items to equip yet anyway. Alright, so let's go to like here. Oh. There we go. Be nice if somebody, like, you know, dropped some hearts. What we need now is something to hold down this switch. I bet we can probably use this. Right? Oh, or not. Wonder if I could just push this. Okay, there we go. Once you take hold of something with R, use directional pad to push or pull it. This is extremely important, so I hope you take pains to remember it. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab this and pull it out a notch. This is pretty straightforward. Alright. Boom. Boom. We get our key. Now it doesn't matter if we take these off the switch. There we go. Alright, so it stands to reason that we're going to go all the way, well, we're going to go around to the other side from that center chamber because we can't go north from here. So we want to get... So it looks like I want to go to the right first, which is what I figured anyway. So let's spin the barrel until we get back. There we go. Okay, we gotta get up that way to that locked door. So that door is sealed. This door we can open. Feel like we want to go this way. I see. Okay. That probably should have been obvious. Move this one over here so we can push that one onto the switch and still be able to get through. And let's see what we got here. Alright, so the music tells me that these little buggers are considered to be a mini-boss. Alright, a small key, use it to open locked doors, blah 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 blah. I'm gonna say I'm sure there's something up here that we have to unlock. There we go. I like to try to maintain full health in the early goings of these games. So we have the option of going downstairs, but according to the map, we're gonna finish this first. Yeah, we're gonna go into that. We're gonna go into this room because our dungeon items should be in here. So there's a piece of heart. Ooh. Alright, that door's open. can't get in there. But we can just go open this locked door right here. So that's how we get rid of these things. There. Alright, you actually look threatening enough to be considered a mini-boss. So we're gonna smack it in the face, and then we're gonna go wail on the tail. And then we're gonna run away because it gets really pissed off, like the Wigglers from the Mario games. And now it's dead. Alright, we got the Gust Jar. Hold the button to draw things in and release it to fire them out. That seems straightforward. Set it to either the A or the B button on the item screen to use it. Alright, I mean, so the having a shield in this game is just like Skyward Sword, we're really not going to use it much. We're always going to have the sword equipped, so we'll put the Gust Jar on the A button. And now... So now what we can do, let's go back to the map screen. If we go back down here, we should be able to get that piece of heart. Boom! So like I said, there are 2 in this dungeon, which gives us our first extra heart container before we even fight the dungeon's boss. So let's go back out this way, and then for the other one, now we can suck all this crap up. Alright, we got 10 mysterious shells. These will play a role in the grand scheme of things in a little bit. We got 10 more mysterious shells. Alright, that's always good. Alright, a blue portal there. Alright, so now that we have the Gust Jar, we can leave those guys in rough shape. Alright, so we're actually going to head back to the beginning of the dungeon. And there is a reason. Because that blue portal that we just activated, its counterpart should appear at the in the dungeon's entrance chamber. And look at that. Our 4th piece of heart, and before we even finish the first dungeon, we already have an extra heart container to go along with the one that we'll most likely get for beating the boss. I'm pretty sure you get a heart container for each dungeon boss like any other Zelda game. Oh, and you know what? I actually didn't even need to step back on that portal. So now, let's drop off of here. Go back this way, and now that we have the Gust Jar, let's head downstairs. Now there's a puzzler. I suspect there's not much more we can do here right now. Let's press on. Perhaps we can work this from another angle later on. Alright, so we got the compass. So there's 2 treasure chests down here, obviously. And if we look at the dungeon map, we've... oh, there are treasure chests we didn't get yet. What's up with that? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I guess I probably should have figured that one too. That's also pretty obvious. Alright. So let's go back upstairs. So I should have thought of this, because let's be honest, as far as dungeons go, this is not one of the harder games. There should be one. There it is. Now what? Unless we find a way to travel by water, we won't be going much farther. So we hop on the lily pad, and we use the gust jar to make our way through the area. Obviously, if anything comes near us, we kill it. Now, I believe we want to go up that way first. Or not, since we need a small key to get up there. So that chest that we made appear on the other side, well, the switch we pressed that, you know, made the treasure chest appear that we then couldn't get to because it blocked our passage. We're gonna go around and the long way and get that. But I get a little bit more of a boost out of that. Come on. Oh, okay. Ooh, a blue ruby. We got 5 rupees. Oh, crap. Did not think that one through. Alright, so let's zone the area to get the pots back, and then we'll do what we should have done the first time around and leave one to cover the switch. It would seem I'm being a little too arrogant with this game just because I remember it being kind of easy, and I'm making silly mistakes that I have no business making. Let's get rid of you, and then let's push you over to the switch. There we go. Oh, crap. How'd that happen? Perfect. Alright, so there's our small key. Now we're going to do a little bit of traveling to get back around to that locked door where the other chest is, which, if I remember correctly, has our boss key in it. Since this is an older Zelda game, it'll actually be just a traditional boss key, not a fancy-looking special door key like the ones in Skyward Sword, as cool as those were. But I've always, what can I say? I'm a sucker for nostalgia and classic games. That's just all there is to it. Alright, so... Alright, so we've got to get crafty with these mushrooms. Obviously, we're not going to get enough pull to go that way, so let's go up. And we should be able... Yep, there we go. And then if we stay all the way back here, we should be able to use that one to launch us far enough over to get that chest. Perfect. Alright, we got the big key. That's obviously this game's version of the boss key. Let's crack this open. Now that's convenient. Now, apparently there are 2 treasure chests here that we missed, and that bugs me a little bit. Vacuum these patches and step on the floor panels. Oh, okay, so it's very, very obvious things that we missed. Let's use this. And we'll go back over this way first. Let's get rid of these things. And let's start cleaning up the dirt patches until we find the hidden floor switch. There's that one, so we got 20 mysterious shells out of that one. Aye. Not gonna lie, that actually scared the crap out of me. Alright, so we've already got like 50 mysterious shells, which is kind of a cool start. So now what we want to do is work our way back to the beginning of the dungeon. And what's cool is we could just use the block shortcut up there, but just to show off, let's go ahead and use the Gust Jar again, just because it's fun. So we are working our way all the way back to the entry chamber again. Because now that we have our boss key and the gust jar, we are ready to take on the boss. Now, it does not matter which way we go. There's a staircase right here that was covered by a spider web, and one right here. Either way, both staircases will take us up to the first floor, because we've technically been in the basement this whole time. Let's... Oh wow, is there actually a certain way we have to go? Did I get that wrong? I should be able to get this one way or the other. There we go. Okay, so my mistake. So going up the ladders get you a red rupee, and then we got to go back down and go up the other way to get to the boss. All right, here we go. So we are going to gust jar ourselves all the way across. And then we'll circle down here and do it again to get up to the boss door. Alright, are we ready for our first boss that kind of gets a lot of hate? I mean, I thought it was pretty cool, given the premise of this game where we're small, but you know, some people thought it was just a cheap, lazy cop-out of a boss design. But yeah, you know, again, if you play the game, you know what I'm talking about. If not, well, you'll see. Here we go. Yep, so this is our first boss, the giant Green Chuchu. It's a very, very easy fight until he starts doing that. Keep on using the gust jar to weaken the base. And then once he falls over, just wail on him. And of course, try not to be under him when he falls. I wasn't really expecting to take any damage in this fight, but surprise, surprise. You got the earth element. The power of the earth is the source of all living things. The earth element is the embodiment of that power. Alright, so there's our first full heart container. So look at that, we've finished the first dungeon, we already got 2 extra heart containers. And the green portal takes us right the fuck out of here. Ah, we've got the earth element. You must go tell the elder at once. Yep, let's go talk to the elder. Oh, this way. Kinda forgot where I was for a second there. So, you have found the earth element. You are blessed with much courage and strength for one so young. If your conviction holds strong, head to Mount Krenel. There, you will find a man named Milari. Among all the Minish, there is no one more able to repair your sword. If you ask him, I am certain he will reforge your broken Picori blade. I shall send word to him in advance. Travel safely. You are brave, but there are many evils now in the world. Leave through this door here. It will take you out of the forest quickly. Great Elder, we are in your debt. We shall head for Mount Krenel at once. Look at that, nice easy way out of the woods. What's this? Green clothes and a mystical hat? Sir, would you by chance be Link, the one who found the earth element? Yep, surely you are. I've heard so many tales about you. Well, that was fast. I am Bellari, researcher of antiquities. I am also, well, a bit of an inventor. You know you won't be able to get back to town due to all the debris. Here, I have something that might come in handy. Alright, we got a bomb bag. It has 10 bombs in it. Now you can blow up lots of stuff. I like blowing stuff up. Let me know if you find it useful. Alright, cool. Now we got bombs. Alright. Holder of the sacred powers, we grant you the power of wind. Oh. Whoa, it blew up? Hey kid, look at where that stone marker used to be. There's some strange symbol on the ground. Yes, of course. Why, this must be... Well, I haven't the foggiest, to be honest. So when we eventually get this game's musical instrument, these are the teleport points for the game, for fast traveling and stuff like that. Alright, we got 5 bombs, store them in the bomb bag. Alright, so we will end this episode by, we'll find a safe spot to chill out, probably the castle, honestly. We'll probably use that as our base point, or our start and stop point. Bombs away. Alright, we are back in the Eastern Hills. Oh, what the hell is that? So I don't want to get in the habit of, I need to look and see what's actually available that we can do before I decide if I'm going to do an interlude episode so early. You know what? Let's just go ahead back to the castle and we'll end this episode. And like I said, I'm going to look and see what we can actually do. Alright, how do I get rid of you guys? Alright, so we're back at Lon Lon Ranch. Instructions gotta be done by now so we can just get back to the castle.
Yeah.
Come one, come all. See how many kinstone pieces you can collect. You never know what fusing kinstones will do, but it's sure to be good. Come on up and get your free kinstone bag for holding your kinstone pieces. Okay. Don't miss out on this incredible once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Yes, you're here for your free kinstone bag, aren't you? That's right, maybe you didn't hear me, but they're free for all kids right now. Alright, we got a kinstone bag. We can now carry kinstone pieces with us. Press start to view its contents from your quest status screen. Fitting two kinstone pieces together is called kinstone fusion. If you get two pieces to fit perfectly, great happiness will come your way. I'll put a kinstone piece in your kinstone bag so you can give it a try. Anyone who's ready and willing to fuse kinstones will look like I do right now. When you see that look in their eyes, that's when you press L. Use directional to choose a kinstone piece and press A to try fusing it. Did you catch all of that? Yep, I remember this. Then stand in front of me and press L so we can fuse kinstones. Yes, that's it. Press L, then you can see the kinstone screen. Alright, so this is the hurdy-gurdy man. So the kinstone fusion is a neat little side quest in this game. It unlocks some heart pieces, some equipment upgrades. Alright, so this one's automatic, obviously, so let's go ahead and do that. The two kinstone pieces fit perfectly. Maybe something good will happen. Alright, so a barrier was lowered in South Hyrule Field right near our house. A perfect fit. That means we're both due for a little happiness. See ya! Alright, so here's where the whole 100% thing for this game becomes a matter of debate. So I plan on doing all of the red and blue, so there's red, blue, green, and gold kinstones. The gold ones are reserved for specific story unlocks and events. The red and blue are more geared towards the equipment upgrades and heart pieces and stuff like that, and side quests. There are green kinstone pieces which just give you rewards like rupees and more shells. I am not going to be going out of my way to do every single green kinstone fusion because there are just so freaking many of them. I am only going to do the ones that are necessary to complete like side quests and heart pieces and other collectibles and whatnot. So if the green kinstones are only going to give me generic rewards like rupees and shells, I am not going to consider them necessary to call this 100% playthrough. Holder of the Sacred Powers, we grant you the power of wind, so that's another fast travel point. You know, no matter how many times I see that happen, it still rattles me. Again, when we get this game's musical instrument, that will make a lot more sense. Alright, so there is the cave that we just opened by doing that initial kinstone fusion. So let's see what's in there. Oh, look at that. Piece of heart number 5. Alright, that's cool. Alright, so what we're gonna do now, since we're right here, is we're just gonna head right on into our house. So this is your house. Oh, it seems like a nice place. So, where's my room? Alright, so here we are. We're at home. Like I said, my plan wasn't to do... Oh. So this is your room. That makes it my room too, right? Hey, aren't you tired? Do you want to take a rest? Yeah, sure, let's take a rest. Alright. Geez, Eslo, don't you ever shut up? Oh, yeah. That was just what I needed to get back in the fight. I'm the one doing the fighting. Okay, so... I wasn't going to do any kinstone fusing or heart pieces with the dungeon episode. I was going to check and see how much we could actually do and maybe do an interlude episode because I don't want to save... I don't want to get to the end of the game and have to go and do all the heart pieces and all the kinstone fusions, so definitely going to do what we did with Skyward Sword and kind of like stop and do side quests when and where we can. So let's see what we got. So our map is looking decent. We see where the other elements are. We're going to be going for the fire element next, which will take us to Mount Krenel and Malari, as the Elder told us to do. So I'm going to put the shield back on for now. Alright, so we have 1 heart container, we've got 55 shells, we have our earth element, we still have our broken Picori sword, we have our kinstone bag, which we have nothing in there right now, but hey, that's okay, we'll get stuff in here later. Actually, let's step outside just for a second and see if kinstone pieces will actually start dropping randomly yet. Oh, plenty of shells are already dropping. So the shells are for a very particular collectible side quest that must be completed for a piece of heart. And since I want to get all the pieces of heart, we'll end up doing said side quest. Alright. It's not like the end of the world if we don't see kinstone pieces drop right now. So let's head on back upstairs. And this is where I'm going to save and choose to end this episode. And just to be on the safe side. Okay. So, in 3 episodes and about grand total of maybe 2 hours of game time, we've already cleared our first dungeon. We've already picked up two additional heart containers, one from the dungeon boss and one from collecting heart pieces already. Our kinstone fusion tutorial. And we have an idea of where we're supposed to go next. So I think for only being 2 hours in the game, we're doing pretty good already. yeah, so that's going to be it for this episode. I gotta look at the guide and look at the checklist I made for myself just to see how much we can actually do, to see if it's worth doing an interlude chapter now or if we should wait till after the second element. So, with that being said, next episode we're either going to go do some pinstone fusion and heart piece collecting, or we're just going to start our next, we'll start the quest for the second element, which I think in our quest for the second element we'll pick up a few heart pieces along the way anyway, so yeah, we'll see. I'll look at the book, look at the checklist, figure out what's next, and then, yeah. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the first dungeon and the first boss fight. Again, I think it was kind of cool the way they did that, because, I mean, from storytelling perspective of the game, it makes sense that, we turned into the size of a human thumb, so obviously enemies that were no threat at full size would become a, ginormous threat. But again, some people thought the boss was cool, some people despised it. I thought it was alright. Anyway, again, hopefully y'all enjoyed the episode in the dungeon, and we'll see y'all back for the next episode.